Alright, Shalom. Want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakar, Kodash. Alright. The ones who the world ignorantly call Jesus and God and Jesus. Alright. We want to give double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who have endured this word for decades, taught this word for decades. Alright. And who the Spirit has allowed us to receive that of that same Spirit and of that same word. Okay? Salutes and honors to Akim out there doing this truth with sincerity, and blessings to the elect of Yasha'Allah, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans as you know them today. Alright, biblical, they're known as Judah, Benjamin, Levi, got Ephraim, Reuben, Gad, Manasseh, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Am I missing anybody? I said Manasseh, Reuben. Alright. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, alright, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, with that, we're gonna kick it off with Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Yeah, now when you prophesying against something, first of all, prophesying means to say before, okay? You're telling somebody what's going to happen before it happens. And against is the opposite, all right? It didn't say in cahoots with, it didn't say, you know, they're coherent or any of that, all right? That they're complying. They said against many countries and kingdoms, man, okay? The first said prophet, I would say, was Moses and Aaron, man. Well, really, Noah, Salakia, it was Noah. All right, was prophesying the flood, okay? And they didn't believe him. That's why they did what? Continue to do what they were doing. That's why the scriptures say, as in the days of Noah, because here it is, you have the Lord's prophets out again, and people are doing what they want to do. It's okay, y'all can walk this way. Oh, you fine, you fine. You know, so that's what a prophet's job is to do, to say what's going to happen before it happens so the people can be warned, right? And it's the Lord killing two birds with one stone in a sense, you know. He got one guy building faith, and then he got another group of people saying, another group of people getting warned, so when they get in that judgment seat, they can't say, I didn't know, all right? Because to say something before it happened, that's faith. It's something that you cannot see. It's something you cannot touch, okay?
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
Of war, okay? Of war. To fight, you're fighting against. Ain't no peaceful war, man. War means to fight, all right? So they prophesied about wars. What was gonna, different wars that was gonna happen to that place, man. Like when Daniel prophesied to Nebuchadnezzar about the kingdoms and stuff. All right, he said, you ruling, then it's going to be these people, then these people, and these people. Okay? Or his son Belshazzar. He told him, look, man, basically, the Lord is about to knock you out of your power seat. A little bit after that, he got knocked off. And then the Median Persian Empire started, man. And we're prophesying about our kingdom that's coming, all right? That rock that's going to smite the feet of that statue that was in the vision of Nebuchadnezzar, which is this kingdom, this society that's ruling right now, man. The ten toes, all right? And the feet of what was it? Iron mixed with clay, okay? It's partly strong and it's partly weak. They're not all in cahoots with each other. That's why war is on the rise, man. Okay? You got niggas talking about, nigga, we can't get no oil, ain't nobody getting no oil. You know, everybody needs oil. Oil, you know, converts to gas, man. And damn near everything is mechanical nowadays. You know? You ain't got nobody getting electricity from no windmills and nothing like that. Or they gotta, or everybody, like, we can just go up the street and get water from the well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got Iran cutting off the Strait of Hormuz again.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so everybody who's in that area, that's the only way that they can get their exports out. Of course, you gotta go across land. You gotta do a whole bunch of extra stuff that costs more money, and you really can't do it because you gotta make a treaty. Hey, can I come to your country to do this, that, and the third?
It's just easier to go through the waters, that's what I was saying with them saying, because what it is the sanctions. You know what I'm saying? They basically, U.S. is putting sanctions on Iran, and they don't want nobody doing, any imports and exports with them. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, they give out almost half, I believe, of the world's oil. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the U.S. is backing them into a corner to where they're going to have to fight back. And anybody that's siding with them, and that's going to create what? Picking sides, choosing sides, and then you have a war. It's going to happen, okay?
And they literally said, if the U.S. wants war, we'll finish it.
They're ready. They've been quiet these years, but the Lord gearing them up, man.
You also have Turkey, because they're trying to put sanctions on Turkey. And Turkey, they're in that war spirit too, which Turkey used to be a U.S. ally.
Yep.
And that's, what I'm saying, that's just all these, that's the prophecy, which says that all they that were at peace with thee,
yep.
They're going to come at you. So, that proves that we're in the last days in itself. Of war and of evil. And that word evil
is bad times. What is the bad time that's coming to this place? And you get that in Matthew 24. Because it's all cool now. Like, we just walked by, we seen a homeless guy. I'm asking this sincerity. I didn't ask him, but I'm like, why can't he just go and get a job? What's wrong with just going to get a job? Let them know you hurt. You ain't got it like that. But you want an opportunity to prove yourself.
Get a job.
Yeah,
Just be real and upfront with them.
Yeah, keep it 100. Don't try to go in there and get clean for one day. That's why I ain't gonna even stunt. I like the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, man. He didn't have shit, man, and his woman left him, man, with a little boy. He's sleeping in the fucking train station with other people trying to get in there and sleep. But the whole time he making a way to pay for daycare. All right, still working, trying to sell them big ass obsolete machines. I think he got down to where he only had one left or something. People stole him, whatever. He was chasing over. They did still want. He like, I gotta get this back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get this.
But all in all, he's trying to be a stockbroker, right? Yeah, but basically getting paid good money. But he didn't have nothing. He was homeless. You know what I'm saying? He went in there. He had an interview. He ran in there. He said, look, you probably wondering why my pants is like this. He had paint all over this because he had to paint to grind against a little man. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to get shit done, man. All right, but on the flip side, that's part of America, that suppression and depression that just got, you know what I'm saying? They fucking put on people's necks too, man. Because there's many entertainers that you have living in America that own this property or own this amount of car, all these things. Yeah, you can have a charity fund, but that doesn't help me. It's like, there should be nobody on the corner starving, period. There should be nobody on the corner starving.
Most of the charities is bullshit, dog. Most people start a non-profit organization to funnel their own funds through. Because if you don't want to pay capital gains tax, you don't want to pay all that extra money, you just donate it to yourself and then just spend it. Because 501c3 does not have to pay taxes. So if anybody donates money to your charitable fund, $1,000 a plate or whatever, you don't have to pay no taxes on it. You don't have to give it to people either. You were in charge of it. No, we just got here like 10 minutes ago. You haven't seen anything.
That's right. It's just a way to keep the rich rich and the poor poor, man. But that's not how a society is supposed to be ran. Everybody's supposed to be able to eat, man. even in the scriptures, when they had a field, they couldn't take all their crops down. They had to leave the corner for the poor. That was basically the fucking food stamp program. We had welfare program, I would say. You know? So it was always something for the poor to eat. But even with the poor getting something, you don't get there and you just take what you need, man. The Lord is always about what you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta have too much. He give you what you deserve to. You know, like some, yeah, exactly. Like you have some people that have more finances than others, in and out of the truth. Niggas outside of the truth got more finances than people who are in the truth. All right, but it's like it's part of the walk, so to speak. It's part of bearing your cross, man. Deal with it. Okay, you're not gonna have everything that another brother has. You know. Like never before.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, "For then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be."
Yeah, so the Lord is telling you something is going to happen. There's going to be a series of a series of unfortunate events going on, man. Okay, that has never been before. So, and like I always say, you see these movies are made off what happened in history or what the ideas that people had, all right, as far as war and weapons and whatever, you know. But here it is, you just living your life, working, trying to make ends meet, having kids, getting old, and then you're just gonna die off. But at any given moment, that could happen, man. Those evil times can just pop off. That's never been before. You've never seen death at the rate you're going to see death at. Okay? Concentration camps. You ain't never seen that. Only time you ask a person in the hood, only time they seen concentration camp or thought of it was when they had to learn about the Jewish people. Okay? I emphasize that because they're not the real Jews. The Negroes are. All right, come from the term Judah, okay? They're not the real, that's why they call, if you look up in the dictionary, I forget exactly, it's down there, matter of fact. The American Heritage Dictionary, all right? The American Heritage Dictionary of the English language, the 4th edition, look up the term Israeli and Israelite. Complete different, man. They refer to the Israelis as the ones who went over there in 1948 or something like that. And it says, when you look, it said that they ain't got nothing to do with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So if they the true people, why aren't they considered the Israelites? So if the Israelis are the Jews, then who are the Israelites? Who are the ones who actually have something to do with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? That's you know, that's a mystery of the world. Like they be having you look on YouTube, they have, you know, some celebrities that did good, or not celebrities, athletes that did good in college, and you say, where are they now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same with Israel, man. Where are they now? Okay? And if y'all over there claiming one tribe, where are the other ones?
Except those days should be shortened.
And except those days shall be shortened. That's why you wake up and then before you know it, you're going back to sleep. Because you ain't got time to do nothing, man. Because the Lord is shortening the days, man. By speeding up the time. Alright, he can do that. It's just like they say time flies while you're having fun. You're not, as much as you don't pay attention to time, the faster time will go by. And y'all not taking heed to the signs and the times of this season, man. Of what the Lord is trying to show you. So therefore, it's just flying by. If you are paying attention, it's like we about to get out of here. Because we feel it too. The the days are being shortened for the elect's sake, for these people, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, who the Lord's going to bring salvation to. It has nothing to do with you, with your 2-year degree program flying by so fast. That ain't why the time is speeding up. The time is speeding up because the Lord is long suffering, man. And he about to send his angels and his son to get his people.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
There should no flesh be saved. Why is that? Because you got the devil walking around earth. You got the devil ruling the earth right now, which is Esau, the so-called white man. All right? You might not want to call him a devil. All it means is deceiver, but he's definitely Satan. He's definitely an adversary because he's against everybody. He's all for self, man. It's just a group of them. They let the rest of the world be poor, and they just keep everything, man. All right? This nigga bumper is angry. Like, and it said that too. I had jumped the gun, but it said that it's being shortened for the elect's sake, man. All right?
Yeah. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries